How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Dagwoodz's Tonsorium. I'm Dagwoodz with the Shaving Cadre, and today is review day Saturday, and we're going to be going over Ballanclaugh Soaps using honey and tobacco, their honey and tobacco scent. So I picked this up a while ago from West Coast Shaving, which is the distributor, the online retail distributor for Ballanclaugh Soaps if you don't order directly from them on their Facebook page. And have been using it for the past 3 days. This will be the third shave with it. I did do 4 lathers so far. This will be my 4th lather, I should say. Did one with the synthetic, one with a nice badger, and then yesterday I did a test lather with the boar. Got really good lathers out of all 3. I'm decided to go with the synthetic today. This is a 24mm cashmere knot. In the Excalibur Rustics, this is a Macassar Ebony brush handle. So, a little bit about Ballanclaugh Soaps. They are a tallow-based soap. It is on the harder side of the house. Strength of scent off the tub is about a 2.5 to 3. The scent that I get is, just as the name implies, it's honey and tobacco. So the honey brings a real sweetness to it, whereas the tobacco, it's a tobacco leaf flavor, or scent, I should say. You're not eating this. It's a tobacco leaf scent, not a tobacco, like a pipe tobacco scent. So I wasn't a big fan of it the first time I smelled it. It's kind of grown on me as something that I don't necessarily enjoy, but let me say I enjoy it, but it's not one of my top scents. So it's something that I can appreciate now when I'm using it. We're going to be using for the shave the Hartford Cutlery Extra Hollow Ground. This is a 5/8 razor with a muted square point. So as far as the ingredient list, here's the ingredient list for Ballanclaugh Soaps. Again, they are a tallow-based soap. And right now, honey and tobacco is available at WCS, at West Coast Shaving. So if you're interested, go ahead and pick them up. Let's get over here and start lathering. So it loads not incredibly quick, but it does load quick enough. I could probably get away with about a 20-second load and have just enough, plenty of soap for a 3-pass shave. I'm an habitual heavy loader, so I generally take it a lot further than that. I also load with a drier brush than a lot of people do. So my proto lather tends to be on the drier side of the house. You can see how much soap I have there in the brush. And then of course, take whatever other good stuff is here and get it in the bowl. I have been blooming this. I'm getting good results from the bloom. Put a full 10 squirts in there. It is does take a decent amount of water. It can handle a lot of water, but to get it to a shavable point, it does not take as much water as some other soaps, such as Declaration Grooming Icarus or even the Bison Tallow. A&E takes much more water. We're up to 16 squirts. So it can take the water though. Again, I loaded for a good 35-40 seconds, so it's going to take a little bit more to get the consistency where I want it. You will get a very nice sheen. The consistency of the lather when I get it dialed in is like a creme fraiche. So a little bit on the loose side, not like very structured like a homemade whipped cream. We're getting there. It's not nearly as heavy as the lather. Once you get it there, it's not nearly as heavy or dense as some of your other top soaps out there. So you're not going to get that thick whipped Greek yogurt density that a lot of them have. But be right back. I'm going to do my hot towel, do my pre-shave prep, and we'll be back for the first pass, and then we'll break away and go over the scores for the soap. See you in a second, guys. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. So like I said, the strength off the tub is about a 2.5 to 3, so mid strong. Not overwhelming. When you lather it up, it does bloom out to a 3.5. This is on the drier side right now. You will get a nice sheen from this soap when you get the hydration levels appropriate. When you get the right amount of water into the soap, you will get a very nice sheen, and it'll let you know that the soap is ready. Almost. Probably could have gone a little bit longer in the bowl. That's okay. There we go. Now the sheen's starting to come out. So the first day I used the Vector single edge Artist Club razor. Didn't get it quite hydrated enough and it was dragging a little bit. Second day I used the Carve C plate and made sure I got enough water in the soap and experience what I'm experiencing now, which is a soap that gives outstanding elite level in-shave slickness. However, immediate residual slickness is good. Good to very, very good. However, I would be very ginger if you're going over a spot that has not had any visible lather on it. Be careful, that's where I got myself for the offhand shave. So just be aware of that. There is some residual slickness there. It's just not as good as some other soaps. The lather structure is definitely not a low structure lather, but it's not the most voluminous of lathers either. I'm sure if you wanted to work a bunch of air into it, you could get a really, really fluffy, peaky lather with sharp peaks and you know, the kind of lather you see in the lather porn pictures, and you know, it's fun to show off, but isn't really the best shaving lather in the world. We're just gonna paint it on this time. Got some really good sheen going. So you guys are getting the second pass out of this. Go. All right. Cushion is in the good zone. I wouldn't put it in the very good or excellent zone. So, again, immediate residual slickness is good, so if you're doing some blade buffing right on the spot, you have plenty of residual slickness to do so. If you're going back to go over someplace that you've shaved previously, just be careful. It might be best to just put a small layer of lather on there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my last pass. We will be right back with the scores. See you in a second. All right, had a really nice shave. All finished up. Did my post shave with the Ballanclaugh honey tobacco. So. Let's just review real quick what we used today. We used a 24mm synthetic. This is a Cashmere brush, Cashmere knot rather, in a Macassar Ebony hand-turned knot, or hand-turned handle. And then we used the 5/8 Hartford Cutlery, extra hollow ground. And we followed up with Jeeves of Hudson Street Abyss, as well as A&E's Post-Shave Serum, number 3. So let's get right into the scores. It actually really surprised me, and it had gotten really good, favorable reviews. So I wasn't expecting it to be a slouch, but I didn't expect it to do as well as it actually did. So going over the scores, loading, it does take a little bit longer to load, so 7.5 out of 10. Lathering, I'd put it about on par with Sterling. It's fairly easy to lather once you get the brush loaded. I can see the combination of those two could give some new wet shavers some issues though. Water band, it can take quite a bit of water, not as much as some others, so 8.5 out of 10. Cushion and protection was good. Good to very good. I gave it an 8 out of 10 for this. That might be a bit generous, but you know, that also could be the amount of water I put in, because I did get it pretty wet there towards the end, and especially for the last 2 shaves I had it fairly wet, so the cushion was going to be reduced slightly. Slickness and glide, 10 out of 10. It is an elite level slickness. It is as slick during the shave with lather on that I experienced. I've not really experienced any of the soaps that were more slick. As slick, yes. So like the B&M Reserve is as slick. The B&M Excelsior is as slick. Icarus as slick. A&E as slick. So there are soaps out there that are as slick, you know, oil on glass, but it's right up there with those. Residual slickness, this is where I had a hard time, because if you got it right after you shaved that lather off, you were good to do some buffing right away. However, if you went back and you needed to do any kind of touch-up or anything like that, and the lather hasn't been there for a while, there was absolutely zero residual slickness. None, none, none. You will get cut. If you're, I mean, you're increasing your chances of getting hurt dramatically. So I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Stability, 10 out of 10. Very stable soap. Face feel. It has a really nice face feel to it. Very silky smooth. Not quite as nice as some others. There's a few that feel better on the face. But not that many. It's 9 out of 10. And post shave, it's got a nice post shave. You could feasibly go without a post shave product in the warmer months. All right, spring, summer, maybe the early parts of fall. You could get away without using a post shave or a moisturizer afterwards. In the wintertime and the drier months, for people especially with dry skin, you're going to want to continue to use moisturizing. It does have some moisturizing properties, just not as good as others. So performance total, 8.56, which is good. It's very good. It's up there with some of the better soaps, which surprised me. I don't know why it did, because it was getting favorable reviews. But enjoyment factor, again, this is the subjective portion of this score. I'm just not, it didn't wow me. I gave it a 0.8 for the enjoyment factor. I probably, if I'm honest, I probably would be more around a 0.75 or 0.7. But again, I started to really enjoy the scent, the performance of the soap, the face feel, stuff like that. Just kind of gave me, I was like, I really did enjoy the shave. So gave it a 0.8. Total is 6.84. Which places it above, you know, the PAA, CK6, and it places it above, places it just below the Siliski soap, but Siliski Oz shaving, excuse me. So, all in all, really nice shave. I got a really nice shave out of it, and yeah, it's nice to go back to my normal hand shaving for once. Yeah, the left-handed shave was just nerve-wracking for me. So that's it for the review today, guys. Again, really enjoyed it. You can find them at westcoastshaving.com, or you can find them, I believe, on their Facebook page if you're interested in Ballanclaugh Soaps. If you haven't come by and stopped and checked out the Shaving Cadre, www.theshavingcadre.com, stop them by and check us out. We got a ton of stuff coming. We've got the 1-year anniversary of the Shaving Cadre is coming up, so stop them by. There's a lot of things new things that are coming up. The owners are really doing a good job of modernizing the site, and yeah, love to see you there, guys. So until the next video, which should be on Tuesday, you guys take care, and I'll see you later. Peace.